Mortgage holidays for years. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, because this article we're going to look at from Yahoo Finance, well, it is the ultimate example of kicking the can down the road. Now, we've got JobKeeper. Government giving money to all these businesses to prop them up. We now have, in the new budget, credits going to businesses to employ younger people from $100 to $200 a week, depending on your age group. We have New Start increased with an additional supplement that's going through to the end of the year. We've got trading while insolvent till the end of the year, the thing that scares me more than anything else. We have bank holidays that have been extended out until March. And now here the CBA is saying that mortgage holidays could span the next few years. There you go. Kicking the can down the road. Oh, and then of course, we've got all the stimulus. And where's the stimulus going? Housing, 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 and housing. Get a grant here, get a exemption from stamp duty here, another grant here, another grant here. And to top it all off, the icing on the cake is our cash rate is at 0.25%. Not as low as some of the others, guys. We're still significantly higher than the UK, and countries that are in negative, we're infinitely higher. Fun times, eh? Fun times. So, I honestly would have thought that they would have gone into rather than extending mortgage holidays, I would have thought that we would have seen people in owner-occupier homes paying interest only. Maybe that'll still appear to just drag out the risk of forced sales. We looked at another article earlier today, up to 106 job seekers per job. We haven't really seen the impact of this recession, everyone. So the mortgage holidays could span the next few years, warns the CBA. Next few years. Commonwealth Bank Chief Executive Matt Kucoin has said some Australians and businesses will continue to require financial support from the bank for years as the economy battles from the fallout of the economic restrictions imposed by the government due to the illness. Kucoin told the bank's 2020 annual general meeting on Tuesday that while total debt deferrals were down almost 40% to $42 billion in September, some Australians would still need help. As Australia's largest bank, we play a significant role in Australia's economic recovery over the next few years, he said. The federal budget measures to underpin and grow employment should help to provide certainty and confidence for employers and employees so they can plan for the future. Will it? Maybe if the federal government is providing these mechanisms and this support, this can provide you with a degree of certainty, or at least for the future. But what about if your state government suddenly just locks your entire business? We've seen what's happened. We've seen to the extension after extension in Victoria. When you look at the case numbers, it just doesn't make sense. You've got the World Health Organization now arguing against lockdowns because of the economic impact it will have. Just like the paper written by T.H. Henderson years ago and others, critical of all of these interventions because they realized the economic fallout and the mental health impact on people would be worse. That's what they were concerned of, and they didn't think it would be effective. We also recognize that some Australians and businesses will continue to require support. So far, he said more than 300,000 customers with deferred loans had received a call from the bank to discuss some support options. For those customers who are facing financial hardship or need more support, we are offering solutions tailored to their individual needs. He said across the business, there had been strong volume growth, particularly in home lending and deposits. We achieved 25% growth in transaction account balances, our strongest ever transaction volume growth, representing $45 billion in the first half of this calendar year, he said. Our retail bank extended its lending in home lending, supporting customers with over $100 billion in new loans. Well, we can see, and a lot of that has gone to the first home buyers. And I'm going to have a shot of coffee, guys, because I need it for this. The prospect of years of these holidays. Years. maybe this is more an indication of, well, what CommBank really what we consider will happen in the economy moving forward. Maybe it shows you their confidence is low, that we're going to have tough times for years ahead. So they're preparing for it. The bank unveiled a new logo on Tuesday, with the black section of the diamond now replaced by a different shade of yellow. It's the first time the bank has changed its logo in 30 years. I would hate to know how much they had to pay for that. I would hate to know how much they had to pay for it. But I mean, I am a designer. I know how much work would be going behind it. There would be hundreds of other options and meetings and hours of work. This is a symbol of optimism, fit for the future, and one that represents the work we've done to be better, the work we still have to do, and the bright future we are committed to helping Australia achieve, CommBank's Chief Marketing Officer, Monique McLeod, said. So remuneration addressed. CommBank has received criticism over its decision to increase executive pay, while the bank's shares remain significantly lower than it was in 2019. But they've done such a good job. They're probably working so hard. Chair Catherine Livingstone addressed remuneration in her speech to the AGM on Tuesday, saying the new remuneration framework would help to drive a better risk culture and greater accountability. Our objectives in making these changes include attracting and retaining exceptional talent, meeting the spirit of expected regulatory change, and more closely aligning management incentives with shareholder expectations, she said. Shareholders will vote on the change to the remuneration framework during the meeting. So there we have it, everyone. A new logo, more money for executives, but shockingly, the potential for years of mortgage holidays. For years of mortgage holidays. Let's jump over and have a look at the CBA share price, everyone. And let's see how it's doing. So they're sitting now at $69.38. They've got a dividend yield of 4.3%. Their 52-week high was at $91.05, and their 52-week low was at $53.44. Now, the banks here in Australia, they're very popular as steady dividend payers. People, say, go into the banks, dividend payers. Let's have a look to 1 year back. I mean, if you had a bought just then, because someone did. Someone was buying at this price just before the crash. Just before down to $59. And she's, up $10 since then. But still. And if we compare it to ANZ, let's have a look at ANZ share price. They're sitting at $19.50. Their dividend yield is 5.38. If we go out to a year, we can see they're down from $27. Or sorry, $28.28 was their high. We'll go Westpac share price. They're at $18.96 now, everyone. 9.18% dividend yield. Their 52-week high is at $29.39. 52-week low is at $13.47. And then let's check NAB, guys. NAB 5.84 yield. Their 52-week high is $29, down to $13.20. They're now at $19.35. And let's finish up by looking at ANZ, just to get an understanding of the shares. And this, maybe we already have. Have I doubled up? Oh well. 5 yeah, I have. At $19.50. I mean, look at those movements, guys. What do you think? Do you think we will have, well, potentially see the mortgage holidays extended for years? Will the banks slowly push people out of their property to try and keep them going? What do you reckon? Are you concerned? Are you worried? When will we start seeing talk of negative interest rates? Remember, guys, the banks are so nice. They deserve that extra money. They're our friends. If you believe that, you got to really be worried. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Kucoin. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I will see you in the next episode.